guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Rob and this is Fen Farming. Now then, how are you all getting on? Hope you're all well. We are just on shed build part, I think it's 4 now. We've rejoined back at the shed building videos. Either way, we're gearing up to do a bit of concreting. Might be this week before we get some concrete or not, but I'll tell you the prices in a minute. I'll just tip this and I'll tell you the prices from 2 years ago, what we paid for concrete when we did the other shed and what it is now. Yeah, so we had concrete about 2 years ago, 2020 it would have been. So the price of it was no it wasn't, it was £84 a cubic metre, because concrete is measured in cubic metres. Now it's 113. We had the steel, the mesh, that was £34 a sheet. It's now £66 a sheet. What else? But then if we have the concrete with the fibres in, it's got this special fibre in. Hang on, I'll put you down a minute, just got to concentrate. Yeah, this concrete with the special fibres in, we do not need the mesh and everything else that goes with it. We still need the rebar to put the bars into the existing concrete and tie everything in. But that works out £136 a cube, so this works out cheaper than getting the mesh and standard concrete. We never had it before, but we'll see how we get on with it. So yeah, just gearing up to do a bit of concreting, just scraping the top off a little bit, and let's hope we get some concrete this week. Just show you where we're tipping the rubble, making use of it as well. Just down there. So this is the grain store, and we're on about putting another lean-to off here, so why not put the rubble there? I know we're eating a bit more of the field, but we already started putting some rubble here previous year when we was doing a bit more concrete, and we thought, well, where are we going to put the rubble to sort of utilise the space? We didn't want to heap in the yard, so why not put it there? That might be shed build number 2. Maybe next year, who knows. Let's get this concreting out of the way. But anyway, it should cost us 4.5, 5 grand to concrete that shed. I'd have thought might eat into the 5 grand, sort of early fives, 5,200, but I shall let you know at the end of it. But it's going to be something that is an asset to the farm, and that shed will be complete when it's done. It's the next day now, just off to fetch me carrots, 6:30 in the morning. We got that all dug out yesterday with a digger, and then we put some sand on it, on the top, and then Dad, while I went off delivering potatoes, he rolled that down, and we're just hunting about the yard trying to find some polythene to put down on the floor, and then we'll put the shuttering up. And concrete is expected to be Thursday morning, so we'll try and set up the shuttering and I'll explain what we're doing when I get back. But let's go fetch these carrot sticks. Now then, just come to put bird scare up on this oilseed rape. When we put some fertiliser on it the other day, it's greened up a little bit. I think it's greened up a lot. It was real yellow here, but in the middle there's a lot of pigeon damage. Like I said, they're just sitting there, trees. Brought the drill with me because I just drilled a hole in Dad's, a little design there, so I can put the fuse through for the banger ropes. So that was the idea of that. Instead of me crouching down on the floor trying to find the fuse, I've drilled a hole so I can put it through and light it, so it's better. But I don't think it's a complete disaster. I've seen worse fields of rape, but just been nibbled a little bit, the leaves have. Right, so a bit of a mix up of today really. Dad's cracking on with putting the rest of the shuttering up and putting the polythene down. I have delivered my carrots, been and picked something else up for someone else, and then I'm just about to, it's hard to change gear with one hand, off in the little van, in the little Nemo, to put some rat poison down, some rat bait down, because I am all qualified to do that, because a few years ago you had to get qualified to buy the rat poison, and now for some reason you don't need to get qualified, anyone could buy it. They changed the legislation or whatever, they changed the rules, so that was another money swindler, that everyone had to go on a course to use rat poison, but now you don't. But yeah, I'm off to put rat poison down for the farmer who I've done the drilling for. If you remember a few videos back on the proper fen soil with the TMs and the 7610 and 7810 and the Challenger who I've been drilling for, I'm just going to put some poison down on one of their farms for them and do a few bits and pieces. So we'll have a look at the wheat that I've drilled on cultivated ground and onto direct into stubble down on that nice black soil. So we'll go and check that out, we'll do the poison, come back and then see how far and see how well Dad has got on doing that, getting ready to slop some concrete in on Thursday. So just finished doing my rat baiting for the farmer. We'll just take a look at this first field that I drilled, straight in, direct into stubble, on this nice black fen soil. So she's looking pretty good. Drilled at, I think it was 160 or 180 kilograms a hectare. So she's looking pretty good. The farmer said it's had a dose of nitrogen, don't know how much. He's put liquid nitrogen on instead of granular nitrogen, so yeah, a bit different to what we do. We put granulars on, but the drills work well in here, straight into stubble. If you want to check out that video, I've forgotten what it's called, but I think it's direct drilling for a neighbour. We'll go look at this other field, if you can hear me. We'll go look at this other field that was potatoes. Then it was fallow because it would become wet and we struggled to lift the potatoes. We'll go look at that. And this was just potatoes, then it had been cultivated, left, sprayed with Roundup, and I've gone in with the Lemken. So the difference in drilling times from this field to that field, I think was sort of 2 weeks or a week and a half, and this field does look better, I think, because you can't see the stubble and it was just straight onto the black soil. So this was drilled at the same kilograms per hectare, 160 to 180, I can't remember, but yeah, she's looking better than that other field, I think. But there you go. It's nice to, when you do a bit of contracting, just to come and see how everything's getting on, and yeah, happy with it. Nevertheless, on my journeys I have acquired a gas gun. We have got gas guns. Dad's tried to fix them the last couple of days and something electrical's wrong with them, I think. We have got seatbelt. We have got 2 gas guns, but there's something electrical wrong with them, so just borrowed this one for now and we will see how we get on with it, see if it stops the pigeons on the oil seat rake. So we'll rejoin you back at the yard. Let's go see how Dad's getting on. Morning. Again. Did a bit of a frost this morning. 1 degrees. Got a few jobs to do this morning. Let me know if you like this sort of different days of the week, different clips of different videos, what I get up to throughout the week and put into one. Done that for the last video and this video. So yeah, sometimes I'm not up to too much sometimes in the day, so yeah, sort of clip it together and yeah, let me know if you like that, or do you like a full day of recording. Anyway, that field of oilseed rape looks good now. It's had some nitrogen. Excuse the mucky windows. Right, so a few jobs to do this morning. I'm going to put the 6.6 on this plant trailer, ready for loading the digger up, because I've got a job with a digger to do down the drove. But we tried to get our gas guns working. Like I said, they don't work. We've got some parts coming on the way. Obviously I borrowed this one off the neighbour yesterday, but the problem is if we put it in the field, on that rape field, it's going to get stolen. They're going to nick the gas bottle or the battery or just the whole thing. So plan A, whether it'll work or not. Turn this upside down like this, bit of wood on the floor, gas gun in there with the gas and the battery, pallet of block pavers on the top so no one can roll it over and get the gas gun out. Only thing is, when we want to change the gas, want to change the battery, got to go down the field with a telehandler, lift the block pavers off and then change the gas bottle or the battery. So there's for and against, but this way it's the only way I really can think of without someone nicking it. Dad's had it before when he's put a gas gun in a container and they've gone and cut the gas lead, gas pipe, and nick the gas pipe and then nick the gas gun. So you know, it's the only way we're going to stop them, by putting it in there and sorting it out. But we'll rejoin back with you later on. Just going to put this trailer on the 6.6. I doubt you can see in the middle of the field there our contraption, but let's hope that deals with the pigeons for now. Someone asked me the other day on comments, why scare the birds away? Well, put it this way, rape is probably worth, rape is probably worth, well, I haven't looked at the prices, but it's probably £450, £500 a tonne. And the pigeons will eat whatever they can get their hands on. So when it's like this, there's nothing else to eat really for pigeons, only the oilseed rape. They need shooting. That's the only answer. You can't, you know, bird scaring's all right and what we're doing's all right, but they do really need shooting. You know, obviously the more you shoot, the less they'll come back. And the last few years, I reckon pigeons have there's more and more about. There is more and more pigeons about. It is unreal. But anyway, let's not delve into that conversation. That's probably for another day. But let's get back to the yard, have a cup of drink, and crack on with something else. There we are, that's better. So Dad's just dug 2 holes either side of the driveway for the house, because we're going to put a gate up on there, but we're going to have some excess concrete from the loads that we're going to do in the shed. So we thought we'll dig 2 holes and slop some concrete in there, ready to put some gate posts in there, put a gate on the driveway. I'm just tipping the soil in this field gateway of the oilseed rape because she's a bit stunt. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, this is what we've done in this shed. Dad's put some shuttering up there and put the polythene down and put some there as well, ready for the first load. The reason I'm now in the tractor with the jetter on, I'm going to fill it with fuel and go jetting. Change of plan. It's turned out to be quite a nice day. Sit rep. It's not going well. It's one of them days. First tile drain over there should go 160 metres. I've gone 101. Second tile drain that I'm on now should go 155. I've gone 139. Which means we might have to get the digger out and go and find where I've compromised, where it's not going through. But I shall try and get as far as I can with the others, come back to this one, get down here with a digger and have a dig about. It's not going well. This field's coming spuds, coming potatoes. The tile drain's coming from this dike that way, and there's a dike yon end coming in from, tile drains coming in from that way as well. I've done that one, they all went through fine. Definitely struggling on this dike. Now then, on the third land drain, tile drain. It's going to stop. I think it should be 140 some odd, but I'm only getting 134. Unless the maps are wrong, which I don't know whether they are or not. I definitely know that first one, we need to have a dig on this, on that first one, but it's not going well today. So, this is what we're dealing with. Having to sort of dig back in the bank to find them. Plus, well, the other side I marked them all out. Well, marked a few out. But I haven't finished marking them out yet. So, the original plan was me to find them all and mark them out, but I ain't had time. So, digging back in the bank a little way. And I've got this amount to go. So yeah, Dad reckons they've been done before, they've been jetted before, and he's got all the way through. So I don't know what's happening, whether they're just blocked up or whether we've hit him with subsoiler or something. I do not know. So let's see how far we get on this one. Now then, it's 4:30. I've got some potatoes to deliver, and I definitely haven't got on very well this afternoon. We're going to probably try again tomorrow, see how we get on in the further ones, but we might need a digger in for that first one that I went in. But anyway, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We'll see you again for the next one. Let's hope it's better. Onwards and upwards. Thank you. See you later. Ta.